Hey guys, and welcome to Day to Day Scott, where I bring you daily content except for Sunday on entrepreneurship and personal growth. So I'm an entrepreneur myself, and that's what makes this channel very unique, is that I'm an entrepreneur that has just started his business. I'm not in the stardom of people like Gary Vee and Peter Voogd and Tony Robbins, who were great influencers, but that's not me yet. Obviously I aspire to be aspects of them, but me as a person, I've started a business, and I am where I believe most of us are, in the trenches, in the grind, as Gary Vee always says. I'm in the trenches and I'm just pushing through as an entrepreneur. So you're really going to resonate with my content on that level, and that's what I'm doing, is I communicate my learning from each day onto these videos, so then I can basically I'm trying to create a community of other entrepreneurs, like-minded people that can come together and understand and discuss openly, not feel judged, and discuss openly their issues with basic entrepreneurial life, your emotions, the ups, the downs, and every aspect of the technical side of business, as well as inside you and how you feel. So I'm very open, I'm fully transparent, and from doing that, I believe that will encourage people to also be fully transparent in the comments section and when we engage outside of YouTube. So that's what I aim to do, is bring a community of entrepreneurs together to help each other and really allow us to work together to achieve our stardom and be that light that we deserve to be. So welcome to the beautiful people to the channel, and welcome to the beautiful people that always watch these videos. This is a quicker video because it is my sister's birthday today, but it's a really powerful one, and one that resonates today. It's about the power of family time when you're an entrepreneur. So the power of family time as an entrepreneur. So stay tuned and we'll get right into it. Hey guys, and welcome back. So this is my 45th daily blog, so really pushing on now and absolutely loving everyone. So the power of family time as an entrepreneur, like I said, it's going to be a bit of a snappy one because it is my sister's birthday. So there's three sort of sections to this that I'm going to go through. So basically, we went out for a meal. I wasn't aware of going out for a meal, and I had tons of work because it's Black Friday week. As you know, it's crazy for the brands that I'm working with at the moment, because I work with a beauty brand. It's hella hectic. I don't think I've ever said that before, but okay, it's hella hectic. That's quite cool. I like that. It's hella hectic because it's Black Friday week, so it's just all green light, and there's just so much work to do. So I wasn't aware we were going for a meal. I thought we might do something, but I wasn't aware we were going for a meal. Now, how this ties into this video is that they came back and literally gave me a 30-minute window saying, look, we've booked a taxi, we've booked a table, we're going for dinner in 30 minutes. And I was there like, I can't. Like, I've got so much work to do. I have all my social media to finish off scheduling. I've got the email, which is like the huge email for today to promote Black Friday, that I need to make sure it's all working. I was still in the process of finishing it. I was like, there's no way I'm going to be finished in 30 minutes. There's no way I can be ready and out the door. So the first stage of the three categories I'm going to go for is I had instant resistance to believing that I could actually go and that I could be ready in time. Obviously, it's my sister's birthday, so I was gonna somehow make it work. It's my sister. I respect my sister's birthday, so I'm gonna make it work somehow. And this is where you're gonna find it very interesting, is that I had huge resistance at first. I felt that there was no chance in doing the work. And interestingly, to add to this, I'm actually reading a book called Black Box Thinking, and I do recommend it. I'm about halfway through. It's really interesting, and that does actually touch on quite heavily about when you're enthralled into a task that you lose the perception of time. And I've realized, since reading it, I've realized it so much. And since obviously tracking my time, which you'll know I'm doing if you watch these videos, I'm now tracking my time daily, understanding exactly where I'm spending each second of the day. It is terrifying how much longer tasks take you. So my perception of time, of how long things take me, and my resistance of saying I cannot do this in half an hour. Usually it takes me 4 or 5 hours to do this sort of thing. I believe there was no chance I was going to meet this meal. The next category of interesting things that then happened in this half an hour is that I suddenly got the main tasks done. I suddenly switched into gear and I suddenly noticed all the tasks that had to be done 110%. There were obviously other tasks that I wanted to do, but I understood that they could wait if they had to. I didn't want them to, but I understood that they could. Now, what this meant is that I had to do the main task. I had to do the tasks that had to be completed before the end of tonight, before I left. So it made me just become super productive and just focus on exactly, just staying laser focused on exactly what I needed to complete to make sure I was ready in the 30 minutes. And it blew my fucking mind. I'm sorry to swear, but it blew my mind how I did it. Because in half an hour, I did work that I would honestly, if I said to you right now, if I said it yesterday's video, I would have told you it would take me 4 hours. I did it in 30 minutes. Maybe a bit 40 because we were waiting for a taxi, but I did it in 30 to 40 minutes, which I would have thought it would have done 4 hours. I finished the email, I got a bit of help with it, but I thought on my feet, and I got the email done, I got the social media sorted, and why I believe this is because all the other small tasks, I believe if I had the freedom of other time, that these small tasks would have weaved in to being completed as I was completing the bigger task, therefore making it a whole task, because I'm not staying laser focused on the things that need to get done. Because as we know, guys, from experience, usually the things that need to get done aren't always the things we want to get done, because either they're the hard tasks or they're just the more annoying, the big grinding tasks, I don't know, or the pressure of it, whatever it is. They're usually the ones that we don't want to do. So we do usually put them off, and become very good at procrastination. So I was blown away that I was able to actually complete it in 30 minutes, when I would have told you, if you asked me yesterday, I would have said it would have taken me 4 hours. Another interesting third category of interesting things that I learned from this experience is that when I was out, I completely there were times where I was away of the phase, but most of the time I completely forgot about everything to do with work, and it blew my mind how comparing the importance it feels when you're doing work, like everything feels ultra important and you have to do it now. And I think that's the other issue of being unproductive, is that you feel like everything has to be done now because you're aware of it. And because I'm constantly trying to be aware of everything and constantly trying to keep track of everything, I always feel like everything needs to be completed there and then. And I think that's a big issue that's disrupting my productivity. So when I was out, because I was obviously enjoying family time, I completely forgot about work. So all these things that were like do or die at the time were now nothing to me. They didn't feel like they had to be done. I wasn't even thinking about them. And I just now thinking about it, because comparing me in work time when I was like, I have to get this done or I'm going to get fired, or the other side of it of, oh, I am fine. It's really weird. I just think it's really weird. So going to it is that, yes, there was times that I was a bit away of the phase where I was at the meal, I was just suddenly, like, for a few seconds I'd think about working, and it just like 100 thoughts would go through my head. I'd go, oh, I've got to do that, and then I'd click back into reality, and then I'd feel fine again. But these were the 3 interesting things that I took away from just that one experience. So not just those interesting things that I believe you'll resonate with, but really look at your experiences with work and understand them, because I believe you can learn so much. I mean, that is what I believed was such a tiny experience. That experience has happened within from, I think, 6:30 until now. We got back about 10, so that happened within that passage of time. I've learned so much. So imagine if you analysed each experience you had and analysed it to this depth, how much you could learn. It's life-changing. Some of this stuff is life-changing because it changed the productivity. It's life-changing to my productivity. And at the end of the day, if I can change and improve my productivity, that's improving my efficiency of time, and efficiency of time is everything in business and life. So that is my interesting thing, is that first category was the resistance and feeling that I was never going to be able to do it. Next interesting category is that I did get the main task done, I just found a way around it. And next category was I was able to forget about the things that I believed had to be done there and then. Suddenly just didn't feel important to me when I was away with my family. So my takeaway from this, or your takeaway should I say, is find someone who can force you to get away from your laptop. whether it's a family member or whether it's someone who you'll listen to, someone that you know, probably your mum or maybe your dad, whoever's more dominant, I guess, but someone who can just take you off the laptop at times. I guess is a bit of a mess with the whole work-life balance thing. And there's a lot of argument with, is there a work-life balance? But at the end of the day, you need some sort of balance, whether it's healthy or not, or whether it's messy or not. It's probably not going to be structured, but either way, you need a life as well as work. So find someone in your life, whether it's a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a mum, a dad, a sister, a brother, an auntie, an uncle, a cousin. I'm just trying to think everything. Whoever it is, find someone who can get you away from that laptop sometimes and just spend that time with your family, and you'll be shocked to how much you learn from it. And how much more re-energized you feel. I hope you gained value from that, guys. As I said, it was going to be a quick one. We nearly did it in 10 minutes. I'm going to probably edit it so it isn't 10 minutes, just because I would love it to be 10 minutes. Okay, thank you very much, guys. As always, I hope you gained value from that. I know I did. I learned loads from it, and I never thought I would have learned something from such a small passage of time, but it's amazing. I guess it's a blessing, really, since my sister's birthday. Okay, follow me on all social media. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel as you are here now at Scott Mears, my Twitter at Scott Mears _ and my Facebook at Scott Mears Entrepreneur. As always, guys, please, the best way to predict the future is create it. Best way is predict the future is create it. Go out there and create your future. This was Day to Day, Scott. It was an absolute pleasure, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you very much, guys. See you later. Bye.